the mission brief.
It's a concept.
Let's do it.
Bounce. Get your game face on. Joint Chiefs. Entertainment.
Follow me. Follow me.
Yo, I'm the king of the hill, I'ma take it all. I lurk in the shadows and sneak with the low crowd. I'm so serious, I'm feeling so delirious. Your stun grenade isn't enough to render me defenseless. Take me out the parameters of your scope. I can see that things didn't turn out the way that you hope. Now, I'm suspenseful like the breakdown. You better watch your back cause you about to get took down. You can try to match me pound for pound. You'll have better luck just waiting for the next round. I'm in the fight, I'm killing it on this mic. You can run but you can't hide from this airstrike. Yeah, I pack heavy, not light. You're wrong and I'm right, that's why I got your head in my ACOG sight. I'm on the overwatch, I'm sniping hardcore. And if you find me, say hello to my claymore. I'm going in, I'm coming out with a win. Got nothing to prove, just cover me while I move. Just cover me while I move, just cover me while I move. I kill noobs to this tight ass groove, come on. I'm going in, I'm coming out with a win.
Hi guys, this is SHAREfactory here, and today I've brought a topic to you that I feel really needs to be spoken about and is really valid for you in the gaming community. Basically, this all started a couple of days ago. I was watching a few gaming videos on Facebook, on gaming pages, and I came across a video of somebody beating the solo world record for kills, for 38 kills. But sadly, upon watching the video, I seen the player was using akimbo magnums with the SNAKESHOT. Basically, my argument is it absolutely took everything away from the record, and it absolutely was devalued a high amount due to the weapon and classes he was using. No doubted, I did say in the comments that 100% this guy, I'm not doubting he is a skilled player, but I'm doubting the fact that he deserved to claim the record just because he achieved it using the easiest method that you could possibly use to achieve it. And my point, which I will be backing up here, is somebody used an MP7 or MP5 or something like that, a balanced gun in its class, and achieved this same record of 38 kills. They would not hold the record due to the fact that somebody has used the easiest way possible to get this goal. If you're watching this video, dude, I'm not hating on you, I'm just pointing something out which I believe strongly as a member of the gaming community. So no hate to you, but honestly this is my opinions, and I will be breaking them down for you in this video. Basically, as I said, if somebody has used an MP7 and got 38 kills, they have no doubt used better skill and better knowledge of the game and have achieved something miles greater than someone using this SNAKESHOT akimbo loadout. 100%. If somebody uses their fists and get 38 kills against somebody who used an MP7 and got 38 kills, 100% the guy using his fists deserves recognition for using all of that skill to achieve that goal. 100%. Now, getting into the point of what is a battle royale, just to be completely thorough, a battle royale is a survival game, correct? Use any and all methods, you know, people say to survive, which in a sense, yes, 100% correct. Okay, but for a game of survival basis to be competitive and be relevant to any gamer out there who seriously loves the game, it needs to have a skill level factor. Skill level should not be everything, but it needs to be a factor. Skill, teamwork, your positioning, your knowledge of the game needs to always be a factor. If you've got some OP weapon that can automatically, as soon as you close the gap between you and the enemy, kill them, wipe them all out, does not make you skilled. It defeats the purpose of a skill gap and skill levels, which need to be a factor in any sport. Gaming is mainstream now, you know. It really needs to be viewed as it's getting more serious, just like football, the Olympic sprinting, all these things, just because somebody uses steroids and runs the race on their own 2 legs and beats everybody else, does not make them deserve to win. 100%, because other people have achieved so much through fair means and learning and grinding, and 100% they deserve the credit in gaming. Basically, like, I'm not hating, I love battle royales, I love the teamwork, organisation, and all these aspects, which battle royale games definitely highlight perfectly. But even saying that, games always will need a skill level gap to maintain competitive styles, to learn and advance your skills, and above all, you have to remember competitive gaming is a high skill and high cash reward like circle to be in, and yes, 100% every gamer who has made something of themselves have put the time and effort in to become a professional skill level gamer, and they deserve it. If any, like this known rumour going around that gamers are sweats and no lives and are virgins and all this crap, is absolutely false and is absolutely based upon jealousy, because they work for it. If somebody achieves high grades in school because they have worked for it, they deserve a great job when they leave school. If somebody goofs off and then doesn't achieve well at school and then leaves and gets into, say, their family business and becomes a millionaire, they are not entitled. Well, they're entitled, but they're not deserving, are they? Just because somebody finds £1 million on the street, doesn't mean they've achieved anything as much, like, greater than somebody who has worked and earned £1 million. This is what I'm trying to say. Gaming is now a mainstream sport. It has a massive following. People support players. They wear the t-shirts. They know the face. They tune into the channel and they watch. And the ultimate defense for these OP weapons are, I see so and so, Young Stars, Y8, whoever using these weapons. It is not valid to say that just because pro players are using these weapons that they feel it is valid to be in the game. 100% again false. I know, obviously, I don't want to speak on everybody's behalf, but if anybody of professional basis sees this video, please back me up on this. People who are professional gamers do not use these OP weapons because they feel an achievement or sense of enjoyment out of using them. They use them because their job day to day is to create content to keep their channels and their livelihood relevant and alive and growing. Basically, if they are getting killed by people who simply have a low level of skill but the right class setup, 100% is going to damage their content and make their videos a lot less enjoyable to watch. That's why we need skill gaps. That is why it is very important so people can have an enjoyment and sense of achievement out of what we do day to day. That is 100% why professional gamers use these weapons. They do not use them for the reasons that other players of lower skill use them. They use them so they can feel a sense of achievement of doing well in a game because they have killed a highly skilled player using their apparent method, or meta. It is not an achievement in its own right, because if somebody with the better skill level runs those guns and kills you instantly with them, what have we really achieved there? Nothing at all. So, as I say, they keep using these weapons so they can keep their livelihood, their channel, and their content enjoyable. If you're watching a professional player and they're just getting outgunned constantly, even though they've got movement, they're great tactics, great teamwork, is absolutely damaging to these players to have their livelihoods damaged, and the franchise itself is actually damaged by these tactics and by these weapons, which is 100% the developer's fault I do not blame gamers, but I do not stand by gamers who feel this is a relevant means to play a game which is based on skill, survival and teamwork. It is 100% a flaw in the system, and people who abuse it and justify it, I feel, are very, very much kidding themselves and not being honest with themselves. As I said, it is a very modern view to use these means and justify them. As I said, if somebody uses steroids in professional athletic sports, it does not entitle them to a victory just because they had the knowledge and the ability to use steroids and then run a race and win it on their own two legs. It is absolutely taking every purpose and meaning away from every kind of sport, including gaming. What is the purpose of a battle royale which is designed for these reasons and around these bases of teamwork, skill and knowledge, to then be trumped by a weapon, just a weapon on its own? It absolutely takes all meaning away from competitive styles. And people who say I'm taking gaming seriously, 100% I am taking gaming seriously. Gaming is mainstream, and when something becomes mainstream, it needs to be taken more seriously. Just like people who support football teams, they do not bring the big cash checks home at the end of the day, at the end of the week. They do not live in the mansions. They do not have the fame and the, you know, ability to have all these doors open for them in success. But we support gaming and we support football and we support all these sports because we love them, guys. That is the main basis of anything in life that we give our time, effort to, is because we love it. Okay, and you got to see it from this point of view. People who I mentioned who succeed in athletics, gaming, etc., they have earned the right to live life in a different way. Like, none of us are born winningly. None of us signed a contract saying that we will go to school, that we will leave and get jobs and work, you know, 30 odd, 40 plus hours a week just to live. When we don't, in my view, we never own anything. Until we die, we never own anything. Cars are financed, houses are mortgaged. We are simply working to maintain the right to live at a certain standard, where these gamers are working for the right to live their life in the style which they choose, which I am 100% for that view. We can make a bad situation good, and we can live our life happily doing the things we love. Maybe you do love your job, but many of us are not so happy to do so. You know, to be a gamer and professionally game, who are we kidding, guys? To play a game and get paid and live your life to the same standard as somebody working 40 odd hours a week, you are absolutely kidding yourself to not believe that you would take that deal and run a mile with the checks in both hands, you know, gunning it across. You would absolutely pray for the marathon perk to turn on so you can get to safety with this money and this opportunity. 100%. You know, I'm a gamer. I'm just a gamer at a level where I got, you know, my own skills in my own right, and I built a channel, and, you know, I'm at this point, I'm not you know, people don't know my name, and people aren't shouting it in the street and fucking shouting at their TVs for me in tournaments, go and get it. I'm a gamer who loves gaming, who has made a channel to share with you guys in the community, and hopefully one day I will achieve something. But at the minute, I'm just a gamer with a channel and an opinion. Plain simple fact. And I do not believe that other gamers who have made a success, who may have worked just as hard as me, but they have drawn the straw, or they have found their own way and their own right to achieve greatness. You know, that is the point of success, to be the one that achieves, and it's not selfish that someone has actually achieved. I'm 100% for those people. You know, nothing but love to the community, but the developers and the community itself need to decide when these methods or weapons come about. You know, if you are someone who uses them, do not use to abuse. You know, think of what you're taking away from gaming, and think what you're taking away from the gaming community that is growing and so big. You know, ask yourself, what are you achieving? You know, what are you learning? What are your abilities growing? No. You know, to be a gamer, we all need as a community, which is very unrealistic, just try and do things the hard way and then feel the rewards, because all the people out there who work their ass right off trying to achieve deserve fair play, and they deserve the achievements and the records and the money and the fame because of their skill gap to normal players. They 100% deserve this, guys, and I hope you agree with me on this and you leave a comment and keep it PG. Hey guys, SHAREfactory saying game on, peace out, and love the community. See you guys in a bit.